when I started, I was like younger than everybody. I was 18. I think I turned pro real fast. I did one amateur fight, the one that I lost.
And then boom, next one's a pro fight?
Yeah.
Damn, old boy.
Yeah. Because at the time, like, I don't even know, I'm sure Trevor would remember this. And there was a small stint here in Colorado where they outlawed amateur MMA. And so I had another fight lined up. And so the promoter called my coach and he was like, hey, the fight's off because, Colorado just passed this thing. There's no amateur MMA. He's like, now he can fight the same guy, same date, everything, but he's got to turn pro. So I did. They gave me $200 to fight.
And what does is it just the $200 that makes you pro, or do you have to like get some license?
You have to get licensed, and then also you get paid. But
please tell me the licensing was less than $200.
Yeah, I think it was like $50.
We made money.
Yeah, right. And but I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, you're gonna pay me to do this. I was gonna do it for free anyway. So that was cool. And then from that pro fight on, I won like 7 in a row, and that's when I started going to Canada and stuff. And I felt like I was on a tear, and then I did lose 1 in Canada. But yeah, I started stringing together like long win streaks, and yeah, luckily it worked out. I mean, it could have gone way worse.
Yes, for sure. What as you're kind of hitting that first win streak, looking back on it, what would you say your style was more of? We stand up and throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, it's just like abilities all right.
It's just that black belt in jiu-jitsu or anything, old boy.
Yeah, right? Why would you? Life would be probably easier. But yeah, I mean, I love jiu-jitsu and stuff, but for some reason, like fight-wise, I was always drawn to like striking. I was real hooked on like Muay Thai for a long time, and now it's boxing, which kind of changing those disciplines also keeps it fresh, I think. You don't get stale and tired of it, because when I switched from MMA to bare-knuckle boxing, we just focused on boxing, and it was like starting over again, but it was fun and like intriguing to me. So then I was like addicted to that.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, okay, you understand the discipline, but now that's the only thing you're going to do, you can really dig into it,
Yeah. Cause when I left the UFC, I signed with Glory Kickboxing, which is like the UFC of kickboxing, but I had never kickboxed before. I trained it forever, but never competed. So my first fight was at Madison Square Garden, and which was awesome. But at the same time, I was like, what am I getting into? Because like, you got all these Dutch guys and stuff that had like 200 fights.
Yeah.
And, but that worked out too. But it was cool to step back from MMA and just focus on kickboxing. And I was like, man, there's way more hours in the day now when you don't have to do like, people don't realize like MMA, there's literally not enough hours in the day to get all the disciplines in. You have to like sacrifice some things, make some things work. Cause if you're doing wrestling, jiu-jitsu, you're doing Muay Thai, maybe you're doing boxing too, but then you got to drill all of those. Then you got to spar, then you got to hit mitts, then you got to do strength and conditioning and cardio. Then you have wrestling days. It is so much. So being able to focus on one discipline, like opens it up way more.
Guys, thanks so much for watching the clips. If you would like, please subscribe. Also, if you'd like more clips like this, click here. Or if you'd like to enjoy this whole episode, click here.